Hi guys, so today I want to tell you about the kinds of customer I think you should be wary of. Hmm? Because right now this nonsense about some customers playing tricks on you or trying to get out of paying you your fare at the end of the trip is becoming worrisome anyway. So these are some of the customers I think you should actually be careful about them. Number one, I'm going to start from the top. Number one are the, I don't want to say Yahoo boys, but because, should I say rascals? Not rascals really. There are those people who also do scamming, but then they don't necessarily look haggard and mournful. I'm talking about those kinds of people that wear sweater under a very hot sun. Leather jackets, baggy jean, socks, you know? The kind that you see on the street and for a moment you're like, I hope he's okay, like mentally and everything at home so he's fine because I can't imagine how he's feeling on that. Those kind of people. Maybe I'll call them the wannabes, right? They're not really there yet, but they think they're there, and some of them are actually there, but poor orientation. I don't know. Those type of people, okay? Be very careful of them. Extremely careful. Like I said, they are wannabes. That means they want to be, but they are not it yet. They want to act like people who have, but they don't really have. Now, for people like this, they could have 20K in their account, and then they would enter, they would order a ride to a distance that would cost them around maybe 8K going and coming. All you have is 20K. It's financially stupid to do that unless you're very certain about where the next money is going to come and when it's going to come. But these are the kinds of people you tend to carry, right? Because they have this bravado about them. They have this they call it braggadocio, like they have heft. They just can't see themselves trekking or maybe cutting down on some unnecessary things just so that finances are kept. Instead, they rather go broke trying to look rich. Those sort of people. Okay? This is why. In my experience, they are always the ones that demand for the most. Right? Because in their head, see, when they have, they used to call them Odogu something. They used to hail them as the king of whatever because they spray, they spend, they dash, they do what you call it, saraka. You know, they think of that for themselves, and for some reason, they feel like every other person knows that. See, if they have, I swear they'll give. You understand? This thing is just a bad financial time or economical time, and all that. When they enter your car, they tend to have the most request. Bro, increase the volume of the music. Bro, see, just stop here small, bro. No worry, bro. This one, all the fucking, sorry, all kinds of demands they will make. Okay? And in the end, pay me. And then you see them trying to minus some 200 that is hanging, maybe it's 42 or something with, a little hundred in the back. And they're trying to, take it off just to give you this one and all that. I'm not saying that you don't find the ones who are very, very generous, right? When they have it, they tend to be extremely generous. But when they don't have it and you meet people like that, they are the worst kinds of customers. One I met was just trying to make transfer, but he had nothing in there. The other one even claimed that I had picked them up from, I don't even remember where now. I picked them up and then I dropped them off at some kind of club. It was late at night. And then he requested I came back to carry them. But When I was dropping them off, because this was an offline trip, this was some months ago anyway. When I dropped them off, he didn't pay me what I asked for. He begged for a reduction. Okay, so I was feeling like, why the hell would I come back? Okay, because he was telling me that, look, he's going into a club with his friends and they need to spend some money in there. Okay, so please, I should understand with him. So I was confused, like, you want me to understand with you? You don't feel like I need the money also to spend on myself? You see, you understand that the thing just was not rhyming. It wasn't going well. Okay? So honestly, be very, very careful, because these are wannabe. They don't really have the money, but they are acting like they do. They dress like they do. They braid their hairs like, all is well. They buy expensive shit like all is well. They always have an iPhone with them, obviously, but not really. Not really. Okay? Especially when you don't hear from them where they say, I will add something for you. When they don't make that statement, bro, don't go the distance. Don't do what you are not asked to do. If they say stop, talk to them about, hey, if I'm stopping more than 5 minutes, you're adding something. And you're adding this much. You understand? Say it. Don't be afraid. Don't be timid. That's the first category. The second category, uh, should I just say sketchy people? Okay? Somebody comes into your car and then they sorry, they seem to just have this arrogance about them. Very mindful of people with arrogance. They tend to act as though, what is this? Is this not? Is it not just Uber or Boat? Is it not just, like, there's an arrogance about them. They are just not calm and collected, because anybody who enters normally is seeking to go from point A to point B. They don't just want to make an issue with you. But you see those ones that enter and try to be arrogant with you, be very careful with them. They might want to get away. That's why they are being all high and mighty. There's a mentality going around wherein, if you, for instance, get into an accident on the road, the higher your voice, the higher the chances that you are innocent and the other person is guilty. So you should make sure you are the agitator. You're the one with the highest voice, and acting so arrogant, so that the person will just be like, oh please, this person has too much drama, I beg, carry a wahala and go. That's what they're hoping for. Anybody enters your vehicle and they're acting arrogant, pointlessly too, pointlessly, okay, watch out for them. All right, watch out for. Don't be intimidated by them. Don't be intimidated by anyone. It's your car, it's your vehicle, it's your space, it's your prerogative. It's your everything, man. You are king. All right. My experience anyway. Okay, let me talk about that. So my experience with this douchebag of a man entered, and he had a lot of stops as well, and then we even picked up a lady along the way. I don't know whether he was trying to impress the lady or what, but he was just unnecessarily arrogant. Okay, complains about everything and complains about, why did I take that turn? Why did I take this turn? This turn? What the fuck is your problem? It's my car. It's my fuel. We still getting to your destination. So why be arrogant about it? I took that turn. I know. Okay, it's just my decision. So I don't know why you are so. Okay, fine. I made a wrong turn. Why not just say, oh no, that place would have been shorter, but it's fine. Just let's get there. Simple and short. But no, you want to be arrogant. Okay. Got to the location and the idiot said he sent the money. Sent. Thank God I checked, right? Because I was looking at it. I'm like, you did not send. He was already saying sent and walking away into the thing, was a hotel or something like that, to the building, you know. So we had a back and forth with that dude over, bro, I still have not seen the money. He kept claiming he sent the money. I have not seen the money. He kept claiming his. Be very, very mindful of arrogant people. Very mindful of them. All right. And then finally, I think, I think finally you should just be mindful of people who don't have the look of a person that can pay what is on the app. This is what I mean. It doesn't mean I'm asking you to profile people. I'm just saying that there are some people that, let's say, they're going to, I don't know, from, I'm looking for like a really far distance that is not the airport. And then, let's say from Day, somebody books you from Day, they look, maybe like a mechanic, for instance. Okay? And then they're going to Lugbe, for instance, and then it's going to cost maybe 11K, something like that. Don't be too sure, right? Just make sure that this person is not acting arrogant, they're not acting sketchy. They're all right, because quite frankly, in my experience, I've had to carry the most haggard and mournful looking people, and they still paid their fare, no problem. Okay. But on the other hand, I've also had an experience where I carried somebody, and then when we got there, they tried to make an issue, saying that what they showed them on the app is different from what I'm quoting. And I'm like, who is doing this one with you? My friend, pay what? I don't want to recount the experience. It wasn't very exciting anyway. But the point is, sometimes some people, there may have been a mistake. Okay, they didn't realize that that's what they're supposed to pay. They didn't realize, or maybe somebody else booked it on for them. So all they had to do was enter the vehicle and get to the location, and then on reaching the location, you're telling them, this is the price that you're supposed to pay, and they're like, oh God, it's too much now. Is it not just for here? Bro. No, do this one. Nah, I bet they're going to take their commission either way. So please, let's just settle up and settle fine. Okay? If you know you weren't going to be able to pay, perhaps we could have had a conversation about going offline. Then and only then can we have a discount. So yeah, just look at certain people and maybe verify with them. Like, okay, is this your name? Like call the name on the app, and then if the person can verify that, okay, no, it was booked for me, just say the price in passing. If you feel like the person may not know what the price is, or may not be expecting what they may pay by the end of the trip, okay? Just say what the price is so that the person is aware, so you don't go there and start fighting, okay? So yeah, three categories: the G-looking boy, the wannabe Yahoo boys, the arrogant ones, and the sketchy ones. So these three people, be very careful about them. Okay? All right.